I'm gonna get started. So with your resistance band, just grab onto it, place it around your knees, or just above the knees, it's coming onto your thighs, and just sit back onto your mat. Place your feet hip width apart, lie all the way down, and you're just gonna take a deep inhale. Expanding that rib cage. You've got a nice neutral spine, your hands are out at 45 degrees. We've got a small gap between our spine and the mat. You're just going to inhale here and then exhale, release everything. Inhaling again, expanding that rib cage out towards the sides and then back towards that mat, and then exhaling. Inhale one more time. And as you exhale on this one, I want you to start to imprint your spine onto the mat. So you're peeling your pelvis back and then you're rolling up nice and high, squeezing through those glutes, maintaining the hips in line with the knees. And then think about drawing your belly button to spine as you roll down one vertebrae at a time and then release the tailbone at the end. And then again, exhaling, imprinting that spine, rolling up high into the shoulder girdle, maintaining that width on the resistance band, and then thinking about drawing your belly button away from your t-shirt and rolling all the way down. Release the tailbone at the end. We've got 3 more like this just to warm up the spine. Make it a fluid motion. Press evenly through both heels and both feet, and then roll down all the way. Exhaling, inhaling here, and then exhaling. Squeezing through the glutes, articulating that spine, rolling all the way down, releasing the tailbone at the end. We've got 1 more like this, imprinting that spine, rolling up all the way. You're going to hold your hips up high. Can you pulse out on that band and then inhale, let it return. Exhale, pressing out, so engaging your abductors. Exhale, pressing out, opening up that resistance band, and then inhaling, drawing together. Inhaling. We've got 5 more like this. 4 to go. Keep squeezing those glutes. 3. We've got 2. And 1 from here. Let those legs go parallel. We're just coming down halfway. And then exhale, squeeze through the glutes and the hips up high. We've got 9 more like this. We've got a flat back here for 8. Squeezing through those glutes for 7. We've got 6. Nice, guys, using your breath. We've got 5. 4. Exhale, squeezing those glutes. 3. We've got 2. And 1 more here. Rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Release the tailbone at the end. So we're going to incorporate both those movements together. So we're going to roll back up nice and high, pressing evenly through both feet. From here, you're going to come down halfway. Exhale, squeeze through the glutes, open out that resistance band. Inhale to lower down. Exhaling, squeezing through those glutes, opening out. Inhale to draw the legs back together and lower the hips. Exhaling, squeezing through, opening out. Inhaling, drawing together, lowering down. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale. We've got 5 to go. Really work those glutes. Using your breath, making it a fluid motion. 3 to go. Our last 2. And we've got 1 more like this. And then rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Release the tailbone at the end. So we should be feeling our glutes here. From here, we're coming into our single leg glute, or our single leg bridge, I should say. If that's too much for you, you can always do the double leg. Bring your right leg into tabletop. And from here, we're just rolling back off that pelvis, pressing evenly through that left foot, and then roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. You're really going to squeeze into that left glute. Keep that right leg at tabletop as you press all the way up nice and high, really working into that leg and rolling it down. So make it a fluid motion, pressing up all the way, coming up high into your shoulder girdle, and then inhaling, rolling yourself down. We've got 2 more like this. Exhaling, rolling yourself down. And we've got our last one here. We're going to hold our hips up high. Hold it here, nice and steady. We're coming down halfway. Exhale, press through that left foot. We've got 5 to go. We've got 4. 3 to go. Pressing evenly through both that left foot. We've got our last one here. Roll yourself down. Release the right foot to the floor, swapping over straight away. So bring that left leg into tabletop. We've got that full connection with the heel and the toes onto the floor. We're exhaling, peeling our spine off, coming up nice and high, and then rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. And then exhaling, imprinting that spine, rolling up into that shoulder girdle, pressing through that right foot, and then rolling ourselves down. We've got 3 more like this. Really pressing through that foot that's grounded and working through that right glute. Our left leg still in tabletop. We've got our last one here. We're going to hold it up here. We've got tiny little pulses halfway. Exhale, squeeze up. We've got 5 to go. We've got our last 4. 3 to go. Hips are nice and steady. We've got 2. And our last one here, rolling ourselves down. Release the left foot to the floor. Just hug both knees into your chest and give your lower back a little rock in a clockwise direction. So you're rolling the small of your back in one direction. We've got 2 more like this. And our last one. Now let's reverse that into the other direction now. Just releasing that lower back. Allowing those glutes to stretch out too while you bring your knees to your chest. 2 more here. 1 more. And then placing the feet back down. We're going to roll over onto our right hand side. So we're coming straight into our clams here. You're going to support your head with your right hand. Your knees are nice and connected. That resistance band is just above the knees here. Feet are together and they're lifted, as you can see. From here, we want to keep our pelvis nice and steady, and we want to create space in our lower waist. So we want both waists nice and long, our hips are nice and stacked, our knees are together, and from here, we're going to exhale, open up that top leg, and then inhale, release it down. Exhaling, opening up that top leg, inhaling, lowering it down. So from here, we're working into that left glute. Feet are together and we're just opening up that top leg. Our hips are nice and stacked. You can place your hands onto your hips, or if you would like some more support, you can place your hand in front. Exhale, opening up. Inhale, lowering down. We've got 5 to go. Keep working through that glute. We've got 4. Using your breath. 3 to go. Our last 2 are holding steady through the belly. And our last one here, lowering that leg down and also lower down your right leg. From here, we're coming into our donkey kicks. So you're inhaling, drawing that leg a little bit closer towards you, the left leg, and then exhale, extend it out long. Inhaling, drawing it in close. Exhale, extending long, holding steady through the belly. So this is a nice and controlled movement. The only thing that's moving is that top leg. Our whole body staying still. Our hips aren't moving, our upper body's not moving, and that lower leg isn't. Inhaling and exhaling. We've got 3 to go. Extending long. We've got our last 2. And we've got our last one here. Hold your leg out there. Tiny little circles in one direction. Little circles the size of a dinner plate. We've still got tension on that resistance band. We've got 5 more in this direction. You will feel your glute. We've got 3 to go. 2, 1. Now let's reverse it. Tiny little circles in the other direction. We're really going to feel our glute here. Holding nice and steady through the core. We've got 4 to go. Our last 3, 2, and 1. Bend that left knee in. We're not finished just yet. We're still going to work through that glute. So knees are together, and from here you're going to separate that top leg from the bottom leg. So you're drawing it all up. Good. Inhale, lowering them down. Exhaling, drawing the top leg up. So the knee and the foot is lifting off the other knee and the foot. Exhaling, drawing up. Inhaling, lowering down, holding steady. Our hips aren't moving. We've got 3 to go here. We've got our last 2. Exhale, drawing it in line with the hip. We've got our last 1. You're going to hold your leg up there. Tiny little circles in one direction. This one's such a killer. We've got 3 more in this direction. 2, 1. Now let's reverse it. Tiny little circles in the other direction just for 3 more. 2, 1. Lower everything down. Nice, guys. You can tap out that glute. That is a real killer, that one. So we're not changing sides just yet. We're coming into our side lifts now. So press up from there. We've got our right elbow underneath of our right shoulder. And I want you to press away from the floor. So we're creating length throughout the waist. So I'm creating some space between the waist and the floor. Inhaling here, we've got both knees bent, feet are connected. And exhale, lift up your hips. We're just holding it here for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3 to go, 2, and 1. You're going to open up that top leg and then lower it down. We're still working through that glute. You're going to feel it in the left glute, but you're also going to start to feel it in the right glute. Inhale and exhaling, using your breath. We've got 4 to go. Keep pressing away from that floor for 3. We've got 2. Nice, guys. Our last 1 here. Hold that leg up. We're extending the leg long and then bending. We've got 6 more. You'll start to feel it in your right glute. Nice, guys. 4 to go. Keep pressing away from the floor. 3. Nice. 2. And 1. Bend that leg, lower it down. We haven't finished just yet. We're coming down just halfway. And then exhale, pressing away. Inhaling, exhaling. We've got 6 to go. Keep working that waist for 5. We've got 4. 3 to go. 2. Nice, guys. And our last 1. Good. Lowering yourself down. And before we switch over to the other side, we're just going to lie onto our back here. So lying onto our back, we're going to start with our simple chest lifts. So interlace the hands together. You're going to place them at the base of your neck here, so you really want to support the neck. Imagine that you've got a peach between your chin and your chest. Our feet are hip width apart, and you're going to exhale, just deepen that abdominal curl and scoop yourself up. I want you to initiate that movement from your upper abdominals here. Our rib cage is connected and it's down. We're not flaring the ribs. We're in a nice and neutral spine. And exhaling, drawing up. Inhaling, lowering down. Using your breath. Holding nice and steady. And this is a tiny little movement. We're just getting those shoulder blades lifting off the top. Inhaling, lowering down. We've got 5 to go. Our last 4. We've got 3 to go. Our last 2. Scooping up that little bit higher. And we've got our last 1 here. On this next one, we're going to reach our right armpit to our left leg and then lower down. Then our left armpit to our right leg. So we're alternating here. We're working through the obliques and we're lifting up from the abdominals. We're keeping that neutral spine. Exhaling, drawing up high, inhaling to lower down. We're keeping that rib cage nice and quiet. It's not opening up as we lower ourselves down. We've got 5 to go. Our last 4. 3 to go. 2. And our last 1 here. Nice, guys. From here, we're coming into our double leg stretch. Bent, drawing both those legs up into tabletop. You're going to draw them into your chest. Just wrap your hands around the shins and peel your shoulder blades up off that mat. From here, you're going to extend both arms and legs out long. You're circling the arms down and around. Draw the knees in together. Curl up that little bit higher as you exhale, draw up. Inhaling, opening up, exhaling, circling around and down. We've got 4 to go. Drawing that belly button to spine. We've got our last 3. We've got energy through the arms and legs for 2. And our last one here. Nice, guys. Lower everything down. You're going to come up from there because we're swapping over to our clams on the other side. So this one we really worked the glute. We're going to support ourselves with our left hand. Our right hand can come in front, or you can place your right hand onto your hip, whichever feels more comfortable. We just want to make sure that that pelvis is nice and steady. We've got length through both sets of the waist. We're going to lift up our feet from here, heels are together. And from here, you're going to exhale, open up your top leg, and then inhale, lower down. Exhaling, opening up that top leg, inhaling to lower down. Using your breath, nice and controlled through that right glute. We're just working on opening up that top leg. Inhale to lower down. Nice, guys, holding steady. We've got 5 to go. Our last 4. Controlling that movement, we've got 3, 2, and 1. Connect those knees together, lower down that left leg to the floor. From here, you're drawing that right leg in a little bit closer, and then exhale, extend it long, coming into your donkey kicks. Inhaling to bend, exhaling, extending long. Holding nice and still throughout your upper body. The only thing that's moving is that right leg. Inhaling, exhaling. Nice and steady. We've got 3 more here. We've got our last 2. Nice, guys. And we've got our last one here. Keep that right leg extended. Remembering we've got those tiny little circles in one direction, the size of a dinner plate. Tiny little circles. We've got energy through those toes. We're really reaching out long, creating length. We've got 3 more in this direction. Our last 2. 1 more here. Now let's reverse that. Nice, guys, holding steady. The only thing that's moving is that right leg. Nice, guys, we've got 5 more. 4, 3 to go. 2, 1. Bend that knee. You can tap out that glute if you want. We haven't quite finished just yet, but I know it's going to be burning. Draw those legs in a little bit closer so it looks like it's at a nice 90-degree angle towards your waist. From here, we're going to exhale, open up the ankle and the knee from the other ankle and the knee, and then lower it down. Exhaling, opening up and lowering down. This is still getting into that right glute. We're really working it now. Using your breath, you can place your hand in front if you like, if that creates more stability. Exhaling, opening up, inhale to lower down. We've got 5 to go. We've got our last 4, using your breath. 3 to go. Nice, guys. 2. And our last one here, you're going to keep that knee off of the other knee. Tiny little circles just for 6. 5, 4 to go. 3, 2, 1. These are killers. Now reverse in the other direction for 6, 5, 4 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down. Tap out that glute. That one is just so painful, but it's worth it. Get a peachy bum from that. All right, we're coming into our side lifts from here. So we've still got our knees that are bent and they're connected. We've got our left shoulder over our left elbow. You can place your hand onto your hip. You're going to exhale, press away from the floor, create space. And we're just holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to open up that top leg and then lower it. So we're still working that right glute, but you are going to feel it through that left glute. If you don't have a resistance band, you can still do all of these moves. Exhaling, opening up, lowering down. We've got 5 to go. Keep pressing away from the floor. We've got 4, 3 to go. Using your breath. 2, and our last one here. Keep that leg long. We're extending and then bending. Extending and bending. Keep pressing away from that floor. We've got 5 to go. 4, holding steady through the belly. 3, We've got 2. And our last one here, bending that knee, drawing it in. We've got our little dips and lifts. Inhaling, exhaling, pressing away. Last little bit here of the side lifts. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice, guys. We've got 4 to go. We've got 3, 2, and our last one. Nice, guys. Just come back into a child's pose position here. A well-deserved child's pose. You can separate the knees, keep the feet connected, reach the arms out nice and long, and take a deep belly breath here. So expand the ribcage out to the side for a count of 4. And then exhale, release everything. Then again, inhaling here for 4. And then exhaling, release everything. One more here. And then exhaling, release everything. Nice, guys. From here, we're just going to draw that resistance band so it's around our ankles. We're coming into our plank. So we're going to press away from the floor. Our wrists are in line with our shoulders, and we're going to pull in our lower abdominals. Both legs, we're going to extend out nice and long. So really just going to press away here, pulling apart that mat. We're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can lower the knees. Just have a little breather. If it's too much doing the plank on your hands, you can always create a fist, or you can come down onto your forearms. So whichever feels nice. You've got your fists, forearms, or the high plank. All right, from here, we're going to start to tap those legs out. So pressing away from that floor, reaching those legs long, holding it here. We're going to exhale, tap out that right leg. Inhale, draw it back in underneath. Then the left leg. Keep pressing away from the floor, holding steady through the belly. Nice, guys. We've got 6 more. We've got our last 5, 4, 3 to go, 2, and 1. Nice, guys. Bending through those knees, coming back into a child's pose position, or if it feels nice, you can roll out your wrists in one direction, getting that release, and then over into the other direction. Nice, guys. Good work. From here, we're just going to tuck those feet in underneath, and can you roll up one vertebrae at a time, restacking up nice and tall. With your resistance band, we're going to place it, grab hold of it, but we're going to place it on, kind of on the edges of our feet. So this one you may have not done before, but it's still going to work into those abductors. So it's like so. It's not on the ankles, it's not above the knees, it's just on the outside of the feet. Bend through both knees here. Lean the upper body forward, but send the tailbone down towards the ground. From here, we're starting our crab walks. So you're going to step out towards the left, draw the right leg in, and then exhale, stepping away. Nice, guys. Do it for 3 more. I don't want to lose you guys. I'm going to reverse it in the other direction. But basically, we're keeping both legs nice and bent, and we're stepping out, keeping resistance on that, tension on that resistance band, and you're going to start to feel those abductors working. Using your breath, bending through both knees evenly. You can come down a little lower, and almost step as long as your mat. So it might be a meter, meter and a half. Keep that bend. We've got 2 more in each direction. Really start to feel those glutes working, especially after those clams we just did. They're killers, but it's good for you. Working those muscles. Last one in each direction here. Keeping that bend, starting to feel that burn. Nice, guys. Using your breath. Last set here. Good, we're almost there. Keeping that bend through the knees, nice and steady. And then standing up nice and tall. Beautiful work, guys. You're going to grab hold of that resistance band. We're going to work into our arms now. So you're going to place your hands on the inside of the resistance band so it comes up just above from the wrist. Feet are hip width apart, toes are tracking forward in line with the hips. And we're just drawing our hands at shoulder height here. From here, we're going to exhale, open out on that resistance band, and then inhale, release. Exhaling, opening out as far as you can. Shoulders are down, and shoulder blades are drawing down the back. Exhaling, opening out, inhale to release. Using your breath, you've got energy through those fingertips, so really reaching out long towards that wall. We've got 5 to go here. Shoulders are down, exhaling for 4. We've got 3 to go, 2, and our last one here. Nice, guys, you're going to start to feel that burn here. On this next one, we're reaching our hands up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are down, again, feet are hip width apart. Exhale, as you open up on that band, try and get it even. So both arms are opening up at the same time. Inhaling, and exhale, open up. Fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling, shoulders are down. We've got 5 to go, we're holding steady through the belly. We've got our last 4, 3 to go, nice guys, 2, and we've got our last one here, beautiful guys. All right, last set of arm work for you. Place it into your left hand and just make sure that your hands are behind you. And we've still got our wrists on the inside of that TheraBand. And we're going to point fingers out long at a nice 45-degree angle. Shoulders are down and back. You're going to exhale, open out on that resistance band. Working the arms here. Shoulders are down. You can see from every angle, opening up and closing. Using your breath, holding steady through the belly. Nice, guys. We've got 5 to go. These are killers for the arms for 4. We've got 3. We've got 2. Nice, guys. And our last one here. Beautiful. Oh, shaking out those arms. Well done. Well, we can throw away that resistance band now because we've worked hard on that. Let's come into our roll down. So we're going to stretch out the hammies, the spine. We're starting with our feet hip width apart. Arms along by your side. You're going to nod your chin to your chest. You're rolling down one vertebrae at a time. You can have a slight bend in your knees if you're tight behind the legs, and then exhaling, scooping up from the lower abdominals, restacking that spine up nice and tall. And then again, exhaling, nod your chin to your chest, rolling down all the way, bending through the knees, and then restacking that spine. We've got our last one here. Exhaling, nod your chin to your chest, roll down all the way. You might feel that the body's lengthening each time that you do your roll down. You may not need to bend the knees. Beautiful, guys. Coming into our balance work now to finish. From here, we're standing onto our left leg. Our right leg is coming up into a tabletop position. And can you float the arms out into a T position? From here, you're going to step out to your right hand side, and you're going to touch down with to your right ankle with your left hand. And then exhale, draw back through center. Inhale, lowering down. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Holding nice and steady through the belly. Inhaling to release. Exhaling, drawing up. Really concentrate on this one. Just find a spot that you know that you won't lose your focus. We've got 3 more on this side. Stepping out. Exhaling, stepping up. Whoop, controlling that movement. It's ankle stability. It's our core working. Oh, I didn't get up on that one. We've got our last one here. Concentrating. We're nice and strong. Oh, obviously have a bit of work to do on that left leg. Now swapping over onto our right leg. So bringing that left leg up. See if I can do better on this leg. Arms are coming out into a T position. We're stepping out to the left, touching down onto that ankle, and then exhale, drawing up, lowering down. Drawing our arms and legs up, stepping out, controlling that movement, and then lowering down. This side's looking a little better. touching that ankle, lowering down. We've got 3 more like this, holding steady through the belly. We've got our last 2, and we've got 1 more like this, stepping out, coming up, and lowering down. Obviously I have a little bit of work to do on that left side. All right, to finish our balance challenge, we're going to draw our right leg up. Our arms are coming out into a T position. I'm going to come over to the side so you can see this, but you're going to bend through that left leg, and as you do that, you want to create a nice long line, so a T position with your body, your legs coming out, and then draw back through center, release the arms. Exhaling, arms are drawing up, bend through the legs, send the leg back, crown of the head's reaching forward, draw up, and then lower down. 2 more like this. Coming into that T position, nice and long, holding steady through the belly and the back. We've got our last one here. Drawing that leg up, bending slightly through that left leg, drawing all the way up to standing, lowering down. We've got 4 more onto that left-hand side. Slide the left leg up the right leg. Arms are out to the side, bend through the right leg, extend that left leg long, stand up nice and tall, lower down. 3 more like this. Bending through that right leg, extending long, drawing it up, lowering down. 2 more here. Got to really concentrate here. Drawing up, lowering down. We've got our last one. Bending through the legs, sending the left leg back, crown of the head's reaching forward, and then lowering down. Nice, guys. From here, I just want you to take a deep inhale. Send the arms up above the head, interlace the fingers, reach up nice and tall, and then open the arms out, circle around and down, and just get that nice stretch through the legs, and then re-stack up that spine nice and tall. Separate the legs so they're coming into a second position, toes are tracking out, reach the arms out wide to the side, and then just draw up and over, look towards the ceiling, and take a deep belly breath, and then exhaling, release. Inhaling here, and then exhaling, release. Come back through center, reaching up and over through the other side, looking towards your right arm. Inhaling here, and then exhaling. Inhaling again, and then exhaling, releasing.